Good morning. It is Friday, May 21st, 5:12 a.m. I'm still here. I'm still doing my thing. Still got motivation inside. I've still got that spirit pushing me. I've still got my why I'm doing this. And although when I wake up, don't get me wrong, I'm literally not jumping out of bed to get this stuff started. But what I do know is that after I finish this in the morning, I go up, I journal, write my thoughts down, I post this video, I feel 10 times better, 100 times better than if I didn't do this. It's my anchor that I talk about a lot. It's what anchors my day. It's what I start my day with every day. There's a million variations that can happen to you in between the span of one day. But I forgot which book it was, talked about it. But we can, don't touch the vines with your hair. You will get ants in them. I forgot what book it talked about this, but it talks about in between a day, morning and night, a million variations. No matter how hard you plan it, no matter how much effort you try to schedule things, it can fall apart. You may plan only a 30-minute window for this task and it ends up taking you an hour. Now everything else that you had planned for the rest of the day gets pushed back an hour. And then maybe you had an hour task that you had to do and now you can't do it. So they say within a span of a day, there's a million variations of a day that can happen. But he calls it bookends. The things that holds up books at the ends of your bookshelf. So bookends, you know where it starts and you know where the bookshelf ends. And you can squeeze it together, you can expand it, but you always know that those two bookends will start and stop at the very same place. So the book talks about adding bookends to your life. You can't control how your day goes. There's a million variations to, no matter how much you plan for it, there's a million variations on how your day plays out. But what you can do is you can bookend your days. You can choose how to start your day and you can choose how to end your day. And no matter where you are, no matter what time it is, you can choose to start it the way you want and to end it the way you want. And so I thought that was very, very, very inspirational. So I get to choose how I start my mornings. And this is the way that I choose to start my mornings. I go for my run. I'll do my push-ups. I'm up to 75 a day now. And that's how I choose to bookend my day. How I bookend on the other side of my day is I do a really quick 5-minute warm down. I make sure that my keys and my apartment building card are on the table right next to where I walk out of the door so that I can grab it on my way out. I make sure that my shirt and my shorts are next to my dresser, so right when I wake up I can put everything and I can change my clothes. I make sure my shoes are right next to my bed. I make sure my socks are on when I sleep. We sleep with the air conditioning on anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. And I make sure my water bottle is in my office, filled up to the top. So that takes me about 5 minutes, and I have this little thing I talked about. I have this little thing I think about when I'm getting everything ready. So, okay, Jesse, let's put our keys here and let's fill up our water bottle, get our clothes put away, socks on. And in that whole process, in that whole little bookend ritual, I can kind of feel myself winding down. And it doesn't matter if it's 8:30 in the evening or it's 10:30 in the evening. I can choose to end my day that way every single day. So that's how I do it. That's how I bookend my days. Start with my exercise and I end with my little ritual. And obviously talking to my wife a little bit. What the best thing that happened to me that day? What's the worst thing that happened to me that day? A little game that I grew up with called Best and Worst. And then we say a quick prayer before we go to sleep. And then I'm off to La La Land. So, what's your bookend? Future Jesse, if you're watching this, is your bookend still the same? Have you changed it? Like I said, today is May 21st. So, Jesse, how are you doing with your bookends? Have you fallen off a little bit? It's time to get back on. Okay, that's about enough. Earlier in the morning already. It's only 5:19 and it's nice and bright out right now. Love you, Jesse. Good job. You're doing awesome. Keep it up. Chase away the bugs. Love you.